He ain't.
He may down the line.
We don't know. You might just be early with that.
You might be right.
So this could be the early, hey, you cannot download this. He might double back with full-length vinyls, the new artwork. He might go do some art. It's Cole.
I would love to see Cole or anybody of this magnitude be like, no, you have to go to my website and buy this, or you have to buy a record, or you have to buy a CD or a tape or whatever format you want to give it to us in.
That's fire.
I would love to see that.
That's what Kanye's been doing.
Yeah, for sure. In my opinion, the music that we've gotten from Kanye in this era has not been. This is a good J. Cole song. Mm-hmm. The Kanye songs that we've gotten as he's been independent are not this in comparison to the rest of his catalog. This is on par with anything J. Cole has ever done, in my opinion. The Kanye stuff that he's doing completely independent, in my opinion, is not Graduation or anything else.
Got it.
Cole made out really good out of that whole Big Three.
He did.
I know he got his back kicked in a bunch.
Yeah.
I maybe have even said this before, but with every release, and I just hear his tone and how he goes about things, it's clear that not only did he not want to end up being the Drake in that battle, like the person who caught the worst end of the stick, I don't think he wanted to end up being the Kendrick in that battle either, which is the winner and having to run all around and having this be demanded of you, and just I think he landed in the perfect spot,
bro. Peace. My peace.
And he told us that, and it's hip hop, so we didn't care.
Yeah, my peace of mind is more than all. I don't want the anxiety that comes along with the interviews.
I want to do a Super Bowl.
Yeah, bro.
That's a lot. Kendrick has a lot of pressure on him, or has at least in the last 6 months.
I'm not mad at Cole. Just happy with being content with where they are, bro.
Right.
Life is good. I'm straight.
Must be easy too when you're as successful as Cole's been. Like,
I don't need none of that.
Got a little secret J. Cole song.
Yeah, he dropped it on his blog. It's something that he said he just wanted to throw out there. Something he worked on called Clouds. Sent it to everybody in case y'all didn't have the blog.
I do have the blog, but I didn't get it from there. I got it from you. The record is dope, man. The record is dope.
Well, the point was like, because even with certain blogs, the blog era we talked about, it was just streamed up there through an embedded player.
I know.
It wasn't meant for download.
Okay.
So he didn't have this for download. I had to rip my response to everybody. So
that just tells me this wasn't meant for that.
Yeah, because if he wants something that you can download, I'm pretty sure he's going to give you a cover. And a lot of the nerds, we put our own covers. So that ain't even nothing. I already got a cover on this.
Yeah.
So I ain't crying off of that.
So they could do that for sale and the label don't.
I don't know. I don't know what his contract situation is. I imagine because he has his own label.
He may be able to do that. We're not talking about across the board.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Whatever his situation is, clearly he has the power to do that.
Yeah, I'm not saying this has to be on Spotify and Apple. I would just like to get like a good version with a cover and like have it like it's like presenting. It shows value. You value the piece of art that you created when you present it in a beautiful way, as opposed to just like I said, the corny default.
But this ain't that though. Like he even goes off to say like, "Hey, yo, this is something I just worked on. This ain't the art that I'm giving y'all."
My response to that though is, who's to say he ain't?
He may down the line.
We don't know. You might just be early with that.
You might be right.
So this could be the early. Hey, you cannot download this. He might double back with full-length vinyls, the new artwork. He might go do some art. It's Cole.
I don't like. I'm still tired of like the secret blog drop. Or Instagram drop or whatever. I want to own, maybe it's just like the record collector in me. I want to own like for real, not like a dub. Right, which is what I equate the MP3 to.
I like the blog era coming back.
I like it.
I like blog era coming back. I wish blog era would come back in terms of people aggregating a bunch of dope music. But like just artists releasing some you got to dig for it and find it. I don't love.
Well, I actually like it.
Sometimes Two Dope Boys had an exclusive that you could only get on Two Dope Boys. Same with Dat Piff. Same with You Heard That New. There's another one. There's another big one.
Not right.
Not right.
Yeah.
Duh. Not right. Yeah. There was sometimes it was joints you could only get from there. Is all I'm saying. So that feeling of blog era, I like that. Even when the SoundCloud wave took off and you could only get things there, I kind of like that mixtape exclusivity thing still sometimes, depending on who's doing it.
I like it just because it feels like when an artist does it this way, they taking the pressure off of Now I don't care how it performs.
Right.
I'm not selling. I'm giving it directly to those who subscribe to me. You know what I mean? I don't have. This is just for my people. It's just hey,
I get that.
This is something for y'all. It's another way, and there's certain artists that are very big on direct interactions with their fans. Cole being one of them,
for sure.
So I appreciate it from him. I like when.
I guess let me clarify or go deeper. I'm conflicted because the fan of me, the J. Cole fan of me, or if any of my favorite artists release that way, I'm just excited to get new music. But the collector in me, I want a thing, whether it's a real high res MP3 with a cover. I want that. I don't want just some MP3 like it's like getting a Maxwell tape with for the song. That was fun, but I also want like the cover.
I want to jump in this mix. This sounds like a fun one.
It's a little nerd.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm a music collector as well, so I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
My only retort would be for the artist to ever get the power back in their hands, it's going to be the fans and the music collectors that have to suffer.
I don't agree with that at all. I think you can still release music on your blog in a way that is
like
purchasable or whatever, downloadable in a more tangible format than just MP3 with the blank Apple default logo.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So first of all, I want to thank y'all so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all so much. And the clip I do show y'all, that was Joe Budden, Melissa Ford, Queens Flip, Ish, and Parks, and the whole Joe Budden podcast. And they were reacting to J.Cole because J.Cole, he just released a new track called Clouds. And in this track, he's talking about how it feels to be older, getting, gray hairs and all the things that are happening right now in this world that we are living in. And they also were talking about how J.Cole is in a neutral place, in a good place, because he decided to not start a beef with Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Because first, he decided to release a diss track, and then he said, I regret it, so I just want to, gracefully bow out. So if he had decided to actually engage with Drake and Kendrick, I think it would have been slaughtered. So I think it was good that J. Cole decided to not start his beef with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and that is exactly what Joe Budden, the whole podcast, said about this. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.